Hey everyone, welcome to I Totally Love It. My name is Susan, and today I'm working on days, 24 through 27 of November's Junk Journal Madness journal. The theme is Cornucopia of Gratitude, and my guest collaborator this month is Kathleen from Creative Solace Studios. So I'll have her linked below. And Trish from Crafting Whimsy is also participating. She's also linked below, so go check them out. Um, Getting to know Kathleen this month, she likes to do a lot of mixed media, and so I am now inspired by her to get my paints out. I've had these, I would say, over a year, and my daughter wanted them for a project. She has not done that project. Getting them home was half the battle, right? So a lot of these still have their, in fact, I'll pull one out that I'm not using, but they still have the little plastic closure, sealant seal on it. So what am I gonna do? Well, I like my cover, but I do feel like my cover could use some help to zhuzh it up. Is that a word? Sure. We all use it, right? I don't know how to spell it though. So I have my fan brush because I want to just kind of flick paint up here, just the splatters. I have covered up the writing and, of course, a little bit of it's not a lace, like an applique, I guess, is what it was. So I have that covered up. I don't want to get those painted. And I've pulled out one of my little altered paper clips there, and I should probably tuck those inside. And then I have a binder clip, just kind of holding it together because it does want to, open up a little bit more. But this is good. I don't want to put the clip on this part because then I can't get paint there, if that makes sense. So I may end up turning it like so. Oh, there go on the paints. I turned them all upside down to kind of, I was shaking them and everything. This is burgundy, which is kind of up here in this flower. This is pink blossom, which is kind of, oops, what's that? Down there. This one is just pink. I'm not sure I'm going to use all of these, but I pulled out colors that were in the cover here. Of course, I pulled out coral. Because I don't really have, I need to mix these two, I think, to get that kind of shade that I want there. If that's the way I choose to go. I pulled out two browns. One is brown and one is espresso. So espresso is the darker. This is just plain old white. I guess I could have used gesso, but I'll use these acrylic paints here. This one is suede. This one is called tan. And of course, this is orange. There was a terracotta, but I didn't feel like I had really any terracotta up in here. I don't really have any orange. Maybe the tiniest hint of it there, but we could kind of mix it in there, get a little flick to, because there's a lot of orange in the journal itself. So if you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. I don't typically talk through my videos because I stop a lot and try to ponder sometimes. Sometimes I just work through, and it can be kind of lengthy if I do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of put it on fast forward with a little bit of music, because I'll be here doing this and I really won't be talking. So yeah, I'll come back after I do that, and then we're going to work on some things on the inside of the journal. Plus, I need it to dry and all that. All right, guys, so sit back, relax, enjoy some tunes, and let's get cracking. Okay, guys, so a slight change of plans. When I took off the papers, it was just very void of paint, which I kind of knew, but I didn't realize how big of an area I had covered up. So I ended up just covering this, and it was kind of hard to cover it up, but still kind of get some paint in there. But I managed to, and then of course in here. So I like that better. Also, I don't think I did the white paint on camera, so I had some white paint on top. I don't know if there's a pattern to when you're doing different layers of splatters, like dark to light. I'm guessing you probably want to start dark and work your way to light. Maybe the heaviest one first. I don't know. Like you can put a lot of white and then a little brown. I don't know. If there is one, let me know. I was covering it with a paper here, trying to like do some stuff. I mushed some paint there, and then I went ahead and did the back as well. So I'm happy with that. All right, now let's get into some journaling. Let me get my papers out. If you're new here, I took a craft paper, just a gift bag, with a like twine type handles, and cut those out. I just sewed in a signature, varying types of pages, and copy paper, book pages, vellum. Left this pocket here, and so you can store stuff in it. All right. This is from a vintage magazine. I've had that for a while. Put that in a previous video. So these are some of the makes I've made. On Sunday, I did this. I just kind of journaled on the page, so you can actually not journal, but like collaged on the page, I guess. This was my junk journal sketches video from Sunday, and you can, I left that little tuck spot in there, so you can still tuck something in there. I do need to put this back, to it out, and I have it back here. I think it was back here. Well, that's my closure ribbon, at least for now. I keep saying that because I haven't changed my mind as of yet. I just need to do some general journaling. But am I going to make anything today? I'm not sure. I have room for something there. I still have some paint on my finger. Does that bother people? Anybody else that you still have like paint on your hands? I did go wash my hands, so there's a little bit, but I end up staring at it. So, all right. I do want to put in some. I have my gratitude journal things that I need to, journal about. Before I do that, though, I just want to record something here. So on Saturday, the 23rd, my family and we ran to Houston. It's like a 2-hour drive for us. We ended up going to Katy for a reason that we didn't have to go. So, and anyway, I mean, it's still nice. We went to kind of like part 2 of celebrating my daughter's birthday. Her birthday was on a Monday, and her restaurant that she wanted to go to locally, like a Shogun type restaurant, was closed on Mondays. So we ended up going to IHOP. I'm gonna tell you, IHOP prices are kind of rising. It was almost as much as going to the Shogun place. But her ultimate plan was wanting to go to Kura Revolving Sushi Bar, and there's quite a few locations. We've been to a few in Houston, 2 in Dallas area, 1 in San Antonio, and we went to this particular one in Katy, Texas, which is western part of Houston, and they were supposed to have fried rice, or they had fried rice before, and my kids do like fried rice. They're a little particular about some things, but ended up not having that. They had another rice dish, which ended up being good, but surprisingly, not all the Cura locations carry this rice dish. So, anyway, so there's the top part of the receipt from Cura. And then we went next door to a lot of Curas, not all of them, but a lot of them are nearby to an 85-degree, is it 85 degrees Celsius or just 85 degrees bakery, which is, I'm guess it's Japanese bakery. It's really good. Anyways, I got a milk bun, and this was the paper it was in, but it was not baked in this because this has a plastic coating on the inside, and I have a whole bunch I picked up at Daiso, and it says "Do not use to bake with." So basically, they're like these are technically like your bento box type. You put your little like chopped up, like veggie bits or whatever, but not to cook in those or bake in those. Anyway, so I saved this. I always struggle with how to get this to lay flat. I think I need to cut on the other side too. But I wanted to put this in. I thought this was pretty fall colors. We've got another item that was not in this particular pattern, I guess, of paper. That's just awkward, isn't it? Maybe I need to cut on all four sides. I guess so. Well, it looks like a flower now. That's kind of cool. So I thought I would journal those things in there. Also went to Daiso, but I haven't even like opened all the bag of that stuff and the receipts in that bag. So, but I'll write it on here. I'm just gonna journal what we did on that day to celebrate her birthday. This is the one we went to on Grand Circle Boulevard. Actually takes us like a little over 2 hours to get from where we are in East Texas to the west side of Houston, and even with toll roads, taking those. All right, guys. So I'm gonna glue that, and I'll come right back. Journal. Be right back. All right, I think that turned out cute, and of course I tried to glue those down. Well, I tried one, and I was like, well, I'll just leave them. That's the only one that's really having a hard time, but I just left them like that. All right, so I have quite a bit of paint left on here, and I thought, well, I don't want to waste it. So continuing with my inspiration from Kathleen, let's do some painty stuff. It might be too thin. I don't know. I'm guessing paper thickness probably matters. I haven't done anything here. When you left it up, it's kind of boring. So why don't we do something there? And in the meantime, that was a misprint. I had my printer was off this summer. You see all the misprinted stuff. Anyway, so I use that now. Some glue base or paint based stuff. Okay, let's get a different paintbrush. I don't know what paintbrushes to use. I just grab one that looks good. Shall we paint like some leaves? Like, maybe that's too fluffy. Too fluffy of a brush. That one's stiffer. I don't know what these things mean. This is just a necessities. That's a 4. This is a 2. I know nothing about paintbrushes. I need to take an art class. This one is a 3. Okay, let's go with some brown. This one I'm scared. Just do it. Just do it, Susan. Yeah, because all stems are curvy, right? Let's put a little dark brown in there. Espresso. Do it. Let's kind of straighten it out a little bit. All right, let's put some leaves on it, shall we? Shall I put some orange leaves? We have a yogurt place nearby called Orange Leaf. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. Probably should have cleaned my brush. But maybe that'll tone down the orange. Yeah, that's what I intended to do. I guess I could go back over this with a marker and put like the vein lines. So I think, oh, you can see where it's drying up there. Brown then the orange. All right, I'm gonna keep painting some leaves, and I'll put you on fast forward so you can watch. But yeah, I'll be back in just at the end of this next tune. I feel like a DJ. All right, hang tight. guys, I went back in after it dried and I took a micron pen. This is one, and hang on, I have music playing in my ear. And I just put the veins there in all the leaves. I think it turned out all right. Good use of leftover paint. Yeah. And so on the other side, I actually wrote a quote. This is for, I'm going to kind of skip around here. This was for day, oh, wait, let me show you. For those who are new, I've been using the November Gratitude Challenge from Mirabelle Creations on Instagram. And this was day 25. A favorite quote that has helped you. And I think this is a great quote. Be yourself, everyone else is taken. And I don't think that doesn't mean we can't be inspired by others, because certainly I'm inspired today by Kathleen. And I think we kind of take that inspiration and that passion and turn it into our own creations. All right, so that was day 25. Where else did I go? Oh, I did put 2 days here. Let's see. One was day 24, something that you have that you used to hope for. And my daughters, my two girls, you know, um, having them, yeah, wasn't the easiest. So I know some people have it harder and some people have it easier, but it was a challenge for me. But I have two beautiful girls and I love them, and I'm very grateful to have them in my life. I did move this. This is not new. I just moved it from a previous spot. Holiday traditions that you're grateful for. I just love cooking at the holidays. And I'm speaking more, I mean, I love cooking at Christmas too, but I'm just kind of focusing here on Thanksgiving. And then day 26, I wrote somewhere. Day 26 maybe was here. Nope. All right, we'll find it. Hang on. Bear with me. Where did I write it? I think I wrote it on the page. This was a page of paint. There we go. That's like I painted on it. It's 3 hobbies or activities you love. So I love junk journaling, genealogy, and collecting cookbooks, and a bonus, because it said 3. So a bonus, I collect turtles, in case you didn't know that. So on this page, once again, use leftover paint, and I went back with a Jelly Roll 08 pen. This one doesn't work well for me when I'm trying to write. The Signa works better, Signa Uniball. This actually worked great on top of the paint, so I'll put a little bit there. I'm not good at the little, reflection type pieces, but I'm gonna put the flowers a little closer here so you can see. I just kind of try to trace petals and put that little vein in the middle of them. I think it turned out all right. All right, so painted my cover, painted a couple pages inside, did my journaling. I didn't really make anything per se. I don't think I did. Nope. I just used what I had in here, and I wrote on pages because I really want to get good at doing that. I see other people doing that. Of course, that's just a memory that happened this month, so I thought I would share that because I don't really get out and do a whole lot, but when there's a birthday, we get out and do a little bit. So I like how that turned out. I'll have to remember that in the future. I'll have to remember to do that before appliques. But this goes to show you can have a change of mind and still implement that, even though you may have to do a little bit of covering up of whatnot. All right, you guys. So that's days 24 through 27. The next video will be the last 3 days and a final flip through. And then we'll be done with November's Junk Journal Madness. So this is the last one for 2024. And we'll be back in February of 2025. And if you are a YouTuber and you are interested in being a guest collaborator, let me know, and we'll get together and pick a month. I have some months already scheduled, and there's some months that we won't do one, but yeah, I'll let you know what I have left. All right, guys, I appreciate you and your time. Go check out Kathleen at Creative Solace Studios. She's linked below. Go check out Trish at Crafting Whimsy. She's linked below as well. And we have a Facebook group called Junk Journal Madness, and that's linked below as well. All right, guys, I appreciate you and your time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.